So now you're live.
Whoop, whoop. Now we're live on Facebook, I think. I don't know. Soon find out.
You done it on Facebook as well?
Not Facebook, YouTube. You knew what I meant. Everyone knew what I meant. Well.
So now you're live. Whoop, whoop. Right, let me mute that because I can't listen to myself.
Right, let's see how many people join, if anyone joins.
Well, I think Galgal's already here, isn't he?
Rennie's Reef. Hello. Go. Hello. Hey, Woody.
Hello, mate.
I can't be bothered putting the camera on.
Okay, well.
Start cam. Right. There's my tank, Woody. Very blue.
It don't look that blue on camera. It don't look that blue.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, it's very blue.
You got a lens on?
No. I've got one. I said I could get one. I don't know where the freaking hell it is. Right, this is orange and yellow lens together. Oh.
Yeah, that's better.
There you go. Still got them pretty frank at the top. That's not real clean. Still there.
Oh, sweet lips.
Does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do. They do look nice.
I'll send a picture of that in a minute. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. You know how the sweet list is dropping sand over the top of it?
Yeah. Hello, Heatwave. What's hit products in the pipeline?
Oh, it's so
Paul, you got any products in the pipeline?
No.
No, neither have I, to be fair.
What about you, keeps marking me for a nun.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, what an headache.
I was considering a carpet then.
But you like your shrimp?
I like my shrimp and my fish, yeah. I'll tell you what, he was hosting it then, Kelly. The frog spawn, look. Clownfish, what are that?
Yep, they do, Gal. And they get vicious as well.
Oh. Hey, Woody.
From the UK, this stream. Manchester and London.
You know what? I can't even see the stream. That's a problem.
What, the chat?
Yeah, the chat. I can't know.
Can't you put your phone on?
Oh, yeah.
And just mute it. Just have the chat live off on Facebook. Facebook. I've done it as well now. Not Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah. It looks like the clownfish is going to start hosting the frog spawn, Woody.
Yeah. Saves you having to get in them.
You know what? If he does, it'll be a good one. But at the minute, these two are a bit. He's moved now. These two are a bit of a pain in the arse, though. One likes living on one side and one likes living on the other.
Lover's tiff.
Yeah. For now.
Where's Hayley? Hayley not in the stream?
Who? Haley?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Gal, I'm going to get whatever my wife buys me. We're not allowed to buy ourselves anything. 817. I think it was 567.
What are you getting yourself for me? I've asked my missus for a new tank for me.
What, a new what?
Tank.
Oh yeah, you want a new tank in there? Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? That might be. I might get a new tank.
You just said what you're not having.
Yeah, I was thinking corals.
I've got no room for no more corals. That's a problem I have.
It's a nice problem to have.
I just want all these to go out.
Third world problem. Well, I think Galgo's asking you why you want a new tank. I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, I think it's too, for me. It's too tall. I don't like the height of it, and I don't like this bloody overflow. Freaking hate it.
He keeps getting his armpit wet.
Yeah. I like it where it's easy to maintain.
You coming over to the dark side? You coming over to the shallow side, are you?
50 Lagoon. Hello, JB.
I like them innovative marines.
Yeah, but I like the water box 100.3. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. You like them, didn't you?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but have you seen these innovative marine 50 Lagoons? Oh,
can you get them here?
Yeah. Yeah, they're stunning.
What's the dimension to them though?
The 50 is quite big.
Yeah, is the 54 gallon?
Yeah. Remember I had the little 20-gallon one, didn't I?
Yeah, I was going to say, well, 50 gallons not big, though, is it?
200 litres, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Not that big.
But that's without sump though.
Oh, right.
So once you put the sump, because you can get the is it the EXT ones or something they call it, with the rear overflow, or you can get the all-in-one. I have a 25 Lagoon. Yeah, I used to have the 25 Lagoon. Nice little tanks.
I like the Lagoons, but the problem out that. Nah, I don't. Nah.
All right, JB.
I want it all in. You know what I mean? So I want my sump. I want room underneath.
That's it. Yeah, EXT. That's the one. That's it. The EXTs.
Or AIO.
Yeah, all in one.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, I was looking at them on Charterhouse the other day. Yeah,
No, someone saw the one I wanted. Wonder who did that. I think that was a sly dig at you then, would
it? The logistics weren't right. It was a pain in the arse to get it to you. So someone was local.
These clownfish are proper scrapping, would it? See them scrapping?
Yeah, she's playing hard to get.
Ah, early's here.
Yeah, they're nice as well. Them, I see a video on them Reef Octopus tanks the other day. I'm not too sure about the way the overflow and all that is on them, and the auto top-up section, but they are a nice tank. I like the height for the stand. I think they look good. I wouldn't mind buying the stand on its own and then having my own tank made. I think that would be a good way to go. There's the captain of the ship.
What do you know? Yesterday you was talking about Galgo with shipping to Isle of Man.
Yeah.
The Isle of Man is classed as mainland UK.
Yes, that should be pretty normal.
Yeah, but when people pay some more money, you can get in wholesale. It can cost more. It costs no more, no less. It's exactly the same as me shipping to you.
No. So you're the postman. I wouldn't have a clue about all that.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Check out my first chunk on YouTube. Setting one up. Heatwave Reef. I'll have a look in a bit.
Second.
How's your tank doing, Haley?
Yeah, I'd have a look at that, mate. I like looking at the YouTube channels and that. Subscribe.
I'll tell you what, Woody. Are you looking at the chat on YouTube or are you looking at the chat on StreamYard?
I'm looking at the chat on, not on StreamYard, I'm looking at it on YouTube, on the telly. I've got YouTube up on the TV. So I'll talk on the phone and have it up on the telly. It's just easier to keep up with it. Everything's for sale, Gal. I've got more lights than I can. I've got calcium reactors. I've got everything. So ask me what you want, or tell me what you want. I'll see if I've got it.
What are you could open a shop with all your stuff in your cupboard? Yeah,
I know, it's getting a bit silly. Crazy amount of stuff. I've got a nice no, not yet. Gal got a nice roll exclusive refugium. If you want a nice refugium.
Have you really?
Yeah. The calcium reactors are the Starco. It's I think it's is it LT 500, so it might be a little bit too small for your system, Gal. It might be good on a different system if you've got another system.
Got the fucking dog jumping on me. Nah, got an ALR2.
That's a algae reactor.
Yeah. Big one, that one. It's size, isn't it?
Yeah, they're big.
Don't bite me, I'm on the stream. Kelly's back. Right, get down. Get down. You know what? I might go test.
What's up with your nutrients, JB? Are they high or low?
Use a wash basket there. Share that. Right. Oh, come on. Right, 1 minute. Turn that way. I've got to move this dog.
You fighting with a dog again? Low PO4. Just feed some pellets or something. They're full of phosphate.
I know to get your phosphate.
You got all muffled and breaking up, Paulie.
1 sec.
Yes, your nitrates are fine. You just got to get that PO4 up.
I'm back on this way. I'm just trying to get so I can set the computer.
All right, mate.
So you can see me. And boom. I was turn the light behind you,
JB, I had the same issue for a while. I only had a few, like I think 3 fish in my tank for ages. And I was always fighting dino. I just added more fish, fed a little bit more, and it all went away. Look at that sexy face.
Right. No, he's not chewing me wire. Get off. Kelly, tell him.
Oh, you look like a Blue Man Group.
Oh, yeah. Right. There we go. Them clownfish need to go back in that frog spawn. Keep scrapping them clownfish, will you?
That'd be all right.
Right. So you? Kelly's like staring at me.
because you look sexy. That's why she can't keep her eyes off you.
She's most well going, what a dickhead on YouTube.
She's looking at how you look like Blue Man Group.
Oh, that's what it is. She's saying no one's talking. It's a brilliant stream, this. Because we're waiting for people to in the chat. When people start saying
Get her to jump on.
Yeah, jump on, Cal. Tell everyone that you want them. I reckon you're going to watch that, buddy. See clownfish right, not clownfish right over it there, over the frog spot. Yeah, baby. Don't need to get them now.
Gal, always think he's sexy.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
I thought you would have gathered that from the group chat we've got.
The group chat that never stops pinging.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll tell you what, I'll go on it where there's about 50 messages on there.
That's Gal, that is.
Shocking.
Culprit.
Yeah, so I cleaned all the thing. I have to clean all the sump out. I don't know if you can see it floating around. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, yeah. You can see how it's floating around.
Yeah, just about.
Sponge that. There was so much of it. God, that is good. Try and go out that way. That's just the orange lens. That's just the yellow lens.
Is that Gal asking you how all your furniture building's been going?
It's been going amazingly great. It's all good. More tomorrow.
It's definitely like a social distancing Blue Man Group, isn't it? Look, there's only one of them. Actually, it's better now he's got the lens on.
Who was you talking to then?
Jenny was looking at you on the telly where you was all blue.
I'm blue. Da, 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 da. So early, salt calcium was only 350, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Did she say 350 or 330 or something? I can't remember there. She said it was low though, didn't she?
Yeah. Is it one of them salts though where you've got to actually get into it and give it a good mix before the amount you shouldn't have to go out, shouldn't it?
What was it? Fritz, wasn't it? Blue Bucket. Yeah, maybe it did a good shake.
Yeah. I think Gal's been using the Amazon salt, hasn't he?
I think he did. Didn't he say he's going to use whatever you was using?
Yeah. I'd say it's. I think it's all right for the price, anyway. So personally, I think it's the cheapest salt you can buy. I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You remember, I got it because I needed some salt quick, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I used it, and I thought, do you know what? It's all right, salt that. And I bought some more.
Just laughing at Gal's comment.
Why was he said?
She's getting it up, she said. It's a follow-on, obviously, from the group chat.
Yeah. Teach him, not use it. Do you know the thing is, that salt? I love that salt.
What is it? Is it not I-Quite-X or something you ordered that?
Yeah, something like that. What is the picture on YouTube really bad?
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
I was going to say, look, I'm not playing. He's sticking his head over the set. He wanted me to play. Hang on. Here we look. Bad dog breath. Come on.
And you, Stitch.
You know what? She would have swore that it went on YouTube.
Love you, Kel. Yeah, I know.
No. Right. No. I'm not playing. Let me say what this is. This is very good with it.
Right,
Can't play because Woody said I've got to do a live stream. Oh, shouting cat. Go on, get down. So, how are your lights from your water? 9 inches.
Mine are, I think mine are 8, 7 or 8, I think.
They've got 9.5
I'll
inches
measure it.
from the water line. I just use the brackets. I use I was going to say Red Sea brackets. I use the Ecotech brackets. The water line's about just over 1 inch from top of the tank.
Let me, I'll measure it. 2 seconds. I'm using a custom Kessel bracket, you know.
It's very surprising how quick Woody pulled a tape measure out then. It's like he carries it around with him.
No, always in the bedside drawer, mate. I'm a man.
Still can't find it.
Reef King.
Is Reef King here?
Yeah.
Oh, here's Bestie.
Reef King, if you go into WhatsApp, the link's there if you want to join it.
Yeah, 8 inches mine are.
Go on.
That's on a good day.
On a good day. You want to see him on a bad day, so on 8.5.
No, that's when it's a bad day for Jenny. Oh, we're getting crude now.
Stop.
I need to talk. Don't tell me how to run a stream. Trust me. Woody, how quick do I get bored on streams?
Very.
That's why I don't do them. I get bored now. I used to be able to waffle and waffle and waffle, but now I don't bother. I let Woody do the talking. I go, yeah. I get £1,000 worth of super chats, and then
Yeah.
Then I've got to buy a kitchen.
It's weird that he always gets to about £1,000 worth of super chats and then says, "Oh, I'm stopping the stream now. I'm bored." never does it before £1,000.
So, what coral do you dream to own? None. There's no coral that I'd ever.
No, to be
There's
fair,
not.
I'm not really a reefer that chases after all these designer names and all that.
I'm not. I like getting them for free. Don't we, Woody?
Yeah, we don't mind that.
I've got a nice one. It's that there. You see there, Woody? Rainbow Tinius.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to call it by anything else.
I think probably the best one I got in my tank is what you sent me, which is the Red Planet.
It's a nice colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
I've got it there. See that little nub there? I've got a little bit there. You see that red one at the side, at the top? So we've got them the top middle there.
Yeah.
Got the big branching bit. I've got the big branching bit there.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll see it just poking out there. You see that bit just poking out there?
Yeah.
That's actually a Red Planet there. I've got two bits. But really, like when I say small one, one's like 3/4 of an inch and one's about 1/2 inch. But they're both basing out, so not long. Thing is with them, they take ages to start. Once they start, they don't stop. But I think one of the best ones I've got is I'm not doing. Kelly just said you're not doing bad. Say that you just started back up.
Definitely not. Yeah, went like that a couple of months ago.
When I was pissing in the morning,
No, you weren't doing that.
I said to Woody. Then I said, "Oh, do you know? Because I had nothing in there hardly. I was just like, oh, I've had enough. You know what I mean? You can't to fill it back up. How much would it have cost to fill it back up with all my friends with it?
Oh, crazy, man, isn't it?
Anyway, so I pissed and moaned a little bit, and then everybody gave me corals, and now I've got more corals than anyone I know.
Did you ever go home?
Yeah, you had all that. Do you know what? Is that what's the current trend?
The current trend,
Yeah, like in the UK.
I think it's extra lights like this, would it? You're not adding extra lights on.
Yes,
You're not supplement lights. I think that's a trend at the minute because a lot of people seem to be adding extra lights with the main ones.
Like supplement lighting or whatever.
Yeah, supplement lighting. I think that is the main thing. Well, I don't think there is any other trend at the minute.
Where is Heatwave? Where are you? Are you the US or?
I think it's US.
I think we follow the US quite a lot, to be fair, don't we? I think whatever's trending there is sort of more or less the same here, and it's just that we can't get it, or some of it we can't.
Yeah, there is nothing else trending wise, I don't think.
No, yeah, it's the US.
Like trends that kick in, usually you can get coral trends where a certain coral's trending at the minute, but because everything's so hard to get, you know what? Woody, are you ready for this?
Go on.
Yo, yo, yo. Seymour, speak.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello, Seymour.
Hello, who's it?
It's your Cockney friend.
Right, here's one. Are you guys liking the Philips? Me? No.
No, not one bit.
Right, let's ask his American friend. Seymour, how do you like the Philips lights?
I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, but it's too white for me.
Seymour, that is a word you're saying.
I heard what he said.
He sounds really distant.
In this current climate, Seymour, you got to choose your words a bit more carefully.
Oh yeah, the spectrum the light gives off, it's too white. It's not that the light is white, it's just the spectrum is white. No, it's I honestly think the first Philips was a build up to the second light being a disappointment. So the first one was heavier, but it was bigger, covered a lot more. Well, listen, we're not. If we start to talk about aesthetics and the light, we're going to be here all day. But the first one had more power, it covered more things, but it was heavier. And then the second one, I think they took all the things that were good about the first light and cut down the size, cut down the spectrum, cut down the power, cut down the power, made it a little bit lighter, but not light enough where it would appeal to the masses. I mean, I think it's 15 pounds. I don't know where I could hang that. I would need to I'm not strengthening my ceiling to hang a light. Let's just say that.
Yeah, no way.
What's that? The Philips light. The Philips light's it's like a big panel light. It's got no fans or anything in it. It's mostly aluminium in it, would it?
Yes, the whole.
Sorry. Aluminum, the American people.
Did you see the par numbers? Did you see from the last video? The par numbers, and those are the par numbers 6 inches under the water, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if they put the light where I think I saw Devin say he run it at 30% white and 70% blue to get a nice spectrum that he's comfortable with. Or look, can you imagine the par numbers when you turn the whites all the way down? Because those are most of the LEDs that's in the light. So, I mean, it doesn't have the punch to get you anywhere close to 300 par, 12 inches deep in the tank. So,
do you think it's too diffused though?
I don't know. I don't know enough about someone. I think Brett Carroll was telling me about lenses and diffusion, but that's way above what I know. I'm just looking at the numbers that it produces. I mean, I'm not impressed with those. Then, other than the Orphic, the old Orphic Aventic, it's
Seymour,
yeah.
is it me or is your volume going high and then low and then high and then low?
Probably
I bet
you.
he's got his AirPods in. You got your AirPods in?
I got. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn on noise canceling or turn off noise canceling. Let me see.
Where are you at in the back?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
out
you
and
in
about.
Manhattan?
All
You
right.
said you was in Manhattan.
No, I'm home. I just went to the store.
Oh,
It's probably the wind, Paul. Sorry, but yeah, I'm not. Overall, I'm not impressed with the light. The thing is, what is it? $900. $900. So it's more expensive than a Radeon. Doesn't give as much power, and you gotta buy a separate controller to control it. So to get one light and to be able to control it, you're looking at 900. You're looking at $1,050. No way.
yeah.
I don't like how you've got to, if you to put things like the controller and that, you've got to wire it all yourself. That's dodgy.
It's just weird, a bit too industrial for my liking, isn't it? It's just a bit. It's a bit strange, but it's each to their own, isn't it? It's not my cup of tea, but it could be someone else's.
Somebody said, oh, maybe it's for, I heard someone say maybe it's for coral growers. But I mean, a coral grower, you need to put the light way.
Seymour, quickly. In the chat, people are saying that you sound like Professor Hawkins because they can't hear you because you keep going really loud and really like quiet and you can't hear you hardly.
Who said that? Tell me their name.
JB Aquatic said that, and then Eat Wave Reaper agreed with him.
All right, so those two tell them that they're on my list. You know what, Paul? I'll be home in 2.5 minutes, so I'll come back and I'll repeat.
I want to know why you was very, very specific with 2.5 minutes.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Why not 3 minutes? Why not 2 minutes? Maybe 2.5 minutes. Right, so see. Oh, is he back? No, Seymour will be back in 2 minutes when he gets home. So no more Stephen Hawkins. Honestly,
Seymour.
he was coming out with some good comments, but obviously you couldn't hear a fucking word.
Couldn't really hear him properly, yeah. I don't think Seymour wears a watch. I think he wears an egg timer.
Yeah. So when he says he's going to be home in 2 minutes, so he must be walking a block plus 10, would he?
-2.
Yeah. Even Kelly's laughing there.
Yeah, Jenny was giggling as well.
Tell Jenny.
Little inside joke. They see more.
Don't end up on the shit list too.
Kelly, you're on his shit list. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Listen, Seymour was a good Manhattan guide.
Right, so if you don't understand what we're talking about with Seymour, when he says he's got 2 minutes, what he's going to explain.
Why you put it on me? Well, he's just a brilliant tour guide around Manhattan. If you want to get lost, he's the perfect tour guide.
The thing is, you wouldn't think that Seymour lives in New York. How far, Seymour? 2 minutes. 1 hour, 2 minutes later. How far, Seymour? Just another 2 blocks.
Well, I mean, you guys want to visit the Friends stuff, and I don't watch that show, so excuse me.
Talking about the Friends building. It was a bit of a war, wasn't it?
I thought Seymour was going to cry that day.
What made me laugh though, I can't believe he's sending me here. As soon as he's there, he's taking photographs when he was a tourist in New York where he lives.
I don't even watch the show. I don't like the show. His phone comes straight out, started taking pictures. So we're going back to New York when we can. hopefully early next year.
Oh, yeah. See you in 2024, yeah? I can't see it happening any time in the next 12 months.
Well, because we missed it. When was we meant to have gone, Paul? Me and you? June. So because we missed out on that one, obviously we've got to go first, and then we'll come back, and then a month or two later we'll take the ladies with us.
No, why don't you start and then me and Kelly go?
Crack on. While you're there, we'll go to Vegas with it.
That's it. There you go.
That's all right. You can go to Vegas.
No. Yeah, look. Gal needs to get away.
Stop swearing. You want to stream. Can't swear on a stream, it's rude. I'm old, need to celebrate 50. Yeah, half a century old. Nearly, Woody's nearly that age. Ailey's nearly that age.
I bet you'll laugh and start on me.
Oh, you're 40 soon, babe.
I know.
It's all right, Jenny, you're still a baby. Jenny's still in her 30s. Whoop, whoop.
That changes in just under a month, isn't it?
Oh, putting your missus down, she's still in her 30s. Tell him, Jenny.
I know. Still got a month in my 30s.
Oi, live it up. Because you're nearly 40.
Cole said he can't get on, Paulie. Is that link definitely in there?
Yeah. I'll redo it.
Hayley, look, 50 isn't that old, shush.
Ailey, you're an old bird.
Oh, look at it on the pictures.
You've been stalking?
No, but you can see there, look.
My wife's stalking you, Hayley.
Stop, I just said she don't look like she's 50.
Don't look 50 from the chin, Dan.
Well, it's now live stream. Why am I tell you what, I am going to. That's disgusting. She's giggling. She just pumped.
What?
Oh, because the dog's jumping on your belly makes you pump. Disgusting. Anything with all? That's a stream.
Oh, hold on a second, Paul. I'm just watching a Manchester City highlights. Hold on. Oh yeah, they lost. Okay, back.
That's good.
What fish have I got in the tank? Pair of designer clans, a yellow tang, cleaner wrasse, Midas plenty, and some sort of basslet. I'm not sure what one it is, but it's like deep blue, like a navy blue basslet. What fish you got, O?
Oh, I got many fishes.
What fishies you got?
He's got cod and chips.
Rock and chips.
Yeah, eating out of a newspaper like they do in London. I got a Nassau tang. It's getting too big.
He said he don't like mushy peas.
I got the fox face, right? A one-spot fox face. I got a gem tang.
That's my gem tang.
I think I'm down to 3 chromas now. I had 5, and I think they've slowly picked each other off. So 3 left. I got a chorus wrasse, leopard wrasse, another wrasse that I don't know his name, and a firefish. What's the purple and yellow fish?
Royal Grammar.
Royal Grammar. And I think that's it. And I think I got some kind of the red mandarin. It's not a mandarin, but maybe a scooter blenny or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 2 clownfish, of course. 2 clownfish. And that's it. Very light.
You say what you've got with it?
Yeah.
What have I got?
It didn't take long. I've only got 6
I've got. Is it Timoras? Timoras. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah. Timoras, 2 amperes. What's the tank called I've got?
Tamini, you got no what you? I don't know. Oh no, you got Scopus tank, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Scorpus
Yeah.
tank. 1 set Reef King. I've got 2 clownfish. I don't know which one. Frostbites. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 4 pajama
Cardinals.
cardinals. I've got a cleaner ass. I've got a sweet lips. I've got a mandarin. And I think that's it, innit?
Where's the rest of the fish, Paul?
What do you mean, rest of the fish? I've just said there's 14. There's 14 fish there, Seymour.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. My bad.
Seymour, you've got to remember, I've lost one lot of fish in what, 8 years, and you lose one lot of fish every 12 months. So I've got,
As long as that, he's getting better then.
it's getting better.
Yeah, he's getting better. So what's Reef King saying about he's stuck in the back? What's he? He can get on, but he's stuck in the background of.
No, he's not. He's not in the background because I've got it on here. If he was in the background, I add him to it, but he's not. Reef King is 46 today.
No. He's 46 too, he said, like to Hayley. Hayley said she was 46, and Reef King saying he's 46 as well.
Too early, yeah.
I'm trying to move.
Today.
I need to move one of my Euphilia. I want to put it on the back glass. So I made this little contraption last night. I took a piece of egg crate. I took a Tunzi magnet, put a piece of egg crate, and then I'm gonna glue little pieces of rock so you don't see the egg crate to the top or bottom. Then I'm gonna stick the Euphilia in the egg crate, and then put another magnet on the outside so you hang it on the wall. So it's just gonna look like a piece of floating rock.
Where'd you get the magnets from? Did you buy the magnets, or is it just old ones you've got?
No, so
Oh, did you get him off the Tunzi guy?
Oh, funny you asked about that. When I dropped my MP40 wet side and it broke, I took the magnets out. Funny enough, I need an MP40 wet side,
Well, funny enough, if you go on eBay, I know a cockney that's selling one.
Yeah. But I gotta be honest though, I have a lot of Tunzi magnets, but the MP40 wet side, the MP40 magnets, the wet side and dry side magnets, those are stronger. They hold stronger than the Tunzi magnet. So I think this one I'm using. No, this is a Tunzi magnet. I'm gonna put an MP magnet on the outside and the Tunzi magnet on the inside.
You'll have to show us when you finished it.
Yeah, I'm right now. I have a bunch of rubble rock. I'm gonna start gluing rocks at the top or bottom.
Why not just get some epoxy, put it over it, and then just press it down into sand or rock.
No, I want to put it at a certain part. I want the look I want is for it coming off the back walls. So that's why I'm going with this.
You actually live, Carl.
Hey, Carl, how you doing?
I'm in on my phone, but not the computer.
That's all right. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone as well.
Yeah, but I can't see my phone. Seriously. It's all right. We will get there in the end.
But I'll cover that in the purple like epoxy or something, and then shape it so it looks like a piece of rock.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do with the.
Yeah.
I think I left too much egg crate on it. I think I'm gonna cut off another row because I only really
might
need
be
one
alright,
hole. Yeah, I think I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of rubble around it. But you're saying just use the epoxy. I could also use this is the Marco rock on cement, so I could probably just mix up more of this and just use this, right? Because this looks kind of purple. Yeah.
Just mix it a bit drier. so it's not so. And then it'd squeeze it into all them.
Oh,
Ults
when
and
you
that.
mix it, it's just like mortar, so you can actually just shape it however you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing over there, Reef King?
Yeah, do you know what? I've got it's all right on my phone, but the computer's about 3 days behind for some unknown reason.
Yeah, that's because it got to go all
Sounds
the way
like a
up.
London builder.
It got to go.
Yeah, they never
gotta
turn up
go-
on. I don't know. It might be all right now. I've given up with the computer's crap anyway, so I'll just stay on the phone.
I think
You
you
know
got to
what?
go all the way up to Manchester and come back down. So the internet up in Manchester is very slow.
I'm losing everything today.
The American stuff and the London stuff, it happens immediately. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Instant.
Yeah. I know somebody in Manchester that got fast internet though.
That can't be possible.
All right, well they do live stream all the time, so they have to have fast internet.
That'd be stolen then. Stolen internet, that is.
Oh, I'm staying out of that one. Clean my glass. But everything is looking good.
What, in the tank?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out some of these things I'm not fond of. I got too many mountains, so.
How's the Trident now? Is it giving proper readings now?
Yeah, you know what? The Trident. One thing is when the bottles get low, the readings, especially for the calcium and stuff.
Yeah, it sucks in air, doesn't it?
Yeah, so when it gets low, don't trust the readings, which you just reminded me. I gotta go actually check. I have reagents. I gotta change it.
Have you not seen I'm trying to think what his name is.
Yes. Oh man, you read my mind. You're gonna bring it up with it.
Yeah, he's got them. He ordered them little things, didn't he? Them like I think holds the needle in the bottle properly.
Like that. Yeah, his name is Amber Azul or
That's
something.
it, Amarazu TV. Yeah.
This is something that's been since day one. And I don't plus Woody. I think the second thing is I think the shell content for it. I don't think it's very liberal. Remember, it's like a very cheap shell, so that might also be part of the problem. It's a Trident called.
Is that what you're talking about? That Trident?
Yeah.
When the reagent gets low, the readings go off because my calcium was like 470, and once the reagent gets to about 5%, it shot up to like 580. So,
all right.
Yeah, but I think when the levels get low, it's up in air, so the readings are off. So you just gotta be mindful that when the levels get low, just don't do anything crazy.
Woody, did you use that Trident as well then?
I did have one, but I got rid of it, and I've got another one coming. Seymour's sending me another one over.
Oh right. There's no point me having one on my tank. It's too small.
No, you can have it on your tank. It's just nothing wrong with it being the size it is. It's just handy to have. But you need obviously you're going to have an Apex to run it as well.
Yeah.
Or anything that can make your life easy with testing. Cool. Definitely worth doing.
The other thing I don't understand about the Trident is right now my alkalinity is at 33%, and my calcium's at 5%. I thought they were supposed to like be in tandem, like I'm not following how it's kind of weird the way they. I gotta pay more attention to it when I have. Right now I have a reagent kit. I'm wondering if I should just change all of them at the same time and just do like a full reset. What do you think?
Can do, but it's going to be expensive like that, isn't it? If you're changing it all out. So what you on about? If when your KH reagent gets low, change the mag and the calcium as well, even though they're only going to be halfway empty or whatever.
No, the way it's made for when you have a 2-month kit is
Super Yellow Tang. What's happening?
the way it's made is you have 2 bottles of
KH, the
2
KH
bottles
reagent.
of KH and 1
and
bottle
one of
of
magnesium.
yeah.
Of each of calcium and
So
magnesium. Yeah.
yeah. So what happens is when your KH is finished, you're
You
supposed
still
to
got
be
half
at
a bottle, ain't you?
yeah. You still
Yeah.
have, but I don't. So right now my KH is at 30. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the Trident again. So my 2-month set that I had is finished. So right now my KH is at 33%, and BNC is at 5%. That ratio is way off, isn't it?
Yeah, that's well off. Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, should I just do a reset now and just like start everything over?
What? And then keep the 2 that you've got that are at 33%. Just add them as backup or something.
No, just dump everything that's in the Trident now and just start from. Or you think I'm just gonna,
Yeah, I wouldn't dump it. I'll just keep them to the side in their bottles or something, and just keep them as backup if you ever run low, and then just put all new stuff in if you want to put all new stuff in that sets everything back to 100%, and then you can keep an eye on it, see if it goes out of whack again.
Change everything now, but the
Yeah.
Trident reagent A that's in there, that's at 33%. Just cover it and hold on to it on the side.
Yeah, just put the lid back on it, because you get the lids, didn't you? You got the lid that's in the Trident for the tray, and then the lid that comes when it comes in the packet to seal it up, or have you thrown them away?
All right. You know what?
Yeah,
Smart
super.
man. All right.
I'm all good, thanks, mate.
I'm gonna go on mute while I just do a quick reagent change. All right.
Yeah, go on, do that, and then let us know you get on and then recalibrate or whatever. And
All right.
start
Yeah.
fresh.
Let me do it now, and then I'll recalibrate. Because when you
All
get
right,
a 2-month reagent kit, you also get a calibration solution. So I think
Yeah.
now's the time to do everything. All right. Give me a minute. Be right back.
All right.
I'll be
All right,
right
mate.
back, Cole.
Yeah, all right, mate. I'm just listening to you because I don't really know too much about it, so I'm just listening.
Best way, mate. Just listen and learn.
Well,
There's me trying, Woody.
What's that, mate?
4 days left.
So again, I didn't hear what you said in the beginning. You went really muffled. What'd you say?
Triton needs refilling up. I've got 4 days left of it. Aqua Power, 54 days left.
54 on the Aqua Power.
But I've still got the bottle, and I thought it was a full bottle. I checked it before. It's not a full bottle. It's about half a bottle.
All right,
So I've still got about 150 days worth.
yeah, well, let me know when you're ready, and I'll send you some of this one. I think I see Galgo ask about ozone. I
Wait,
don't use it.
who you sending him? You sending him who you
Aqua
sending
Power.
Paul? Oh, you mean the gallon Aqua Power?
Yeah,
That one.
but I'll send him half a gallon.
Okay. Where are you gonna send the rest of?
Never. That stays with me. It's half a gallon each.
I need some Aqua Power, Woody.
Why do you need it?
We don't need none, Woody.
No, we're all right. I'm all right for Aqua Power for about 3 years, I think.
Yeah, I've got about 2 years.
You guys take the piss. Take the piss.
Seymour, ozone. You used to use ozone, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to use ozone.
All right, Galgo asked a question.
What's the question?
He just asked if any of us use ozone.
I used to use it. I like how it keeps the water clear. Just make sure you're keeping on top of ORP. I wouldn't use ozone in a new tank because you kind of need to know where your tank ORP is going to settle out before you put, the ozone on. So I think you should have your tank up for a little bit before you use ozone. So okay, my tank is usually between 200 and 300 ORP. So when you use an ozone and the ozone overdoses, you know how to program like the Apex or something to turn it off.
Do you know you need one of these? Like in the old days, you needed one of these sensors, didn't you, to tell you what the ozone is?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you can't overdose. If you overdose ozone, it's dangerous for you.
Yeah. Well, you can smell it. It smells like
storm.
Like,
yeah, like a thunderstorm.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, it smells quite good to me. I don't know if I'm just weird. Not that I was sniffing ozone or anything, because that just sounds weird.
What do you use the ozone for? Is it like a carbon?
It's
ozone. It's like what's in the in the atmosphere. You get the ozone layer.
Yeah.
It's like 3 oxygen molecules together.
I I think in reef tanks we use it sort of as a clarifier because it
Yeah.
breaks down. So a lot of the same things that we use, a lot of the same things that we
It
use
breaks down the
carbon
pigment
for.
in the water, doesn't it?
Yeah, same things. A lot of the same things we use carbon for. Ozone is used for. It breaks down pigments in the water. So the yellowing pigment. So you almost never have to use carbon, but your water is so clear, so clear.
Someone was saying to me about that carbon. I mean, I'll run a little bit. I don't run all the time. It takes some of the good out, and it takes some of the bad out as well.
Yeah, don't discriminate, does it? It can do. You can take out.
No, well, that's what I was. I mean, I do use it. I do not all the time. If the tank's can, I every now and then I stick it in. But I mean, I know it clears the water right up. It looks
It
absolutely.
only lasts about 2 days in your tank.
Yeah,
After
that's what I'm
2
saying.
days, it's useless.
Yeah, some
But
people run.
It can strip out some of the good stuff as well. So
Yeah,
I
but
used
they
to
reckon
run it
after 24 to
indiscriminately.
48 hours, it's depleted anyway. So you should only really put it in for 24 hours or so, then take it out.
I've been in there for about
useless.
4 days.
I used to
Yeah,
run
it just
it
clogs up and ends
indiscriminately.
up useless.
I used to run it every day, all day, and then I know people who just run it periodically, and they're fine. But I think when I was doing Zeovit, I think Zeovit kind of warned you about not using it all the time because it would pull out things like potassium. Guess what? The bottles weren't even empty.
Yeah, so it's just that's a dosing.
Do you reckon you need a stirrer on them to keep them shaken?
It's not that.
Not a stirrer.
No, it must be.
I think
It's
the
probably
needle
pulling in
thing-
air as well, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, I think the
Pulling
way
in air.
it is, it's hard for. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna pull it out and kind of show you guys.
Yeah.
listen, as soon as you've done that,
We
as soon as
need
you've
to go back to
pulled
this
that out,
carbon. Right, we need to go back to this carbon because people are in the chat talking about the carbon. Right? What people are saying, 3 days, Fauna Marine say leave it in. The thing is, one, leaving it in is not going to do any harm at all. It just becomes biomedia when it's in your tank. 3 days, it could last 4 days, it could last 5 days, depending on how much crap's in your tank and what it's consuming.
There you go.
I mean, usually they say about 2 days and it's completely done.
So there you go. There it is. I don't want to touch it, but you can see how the needle is just like it doesn't stand up straight, which.
yeah.
But it doesn't stand up straight, so you can push it in, and I hope no kids are watching. But when you push it in, it could be kinked to the side, and then so this. I saw a guy makes a thing where when you stick it in, it stays straight. Oh, this is so dirty. I know my wife is thinking. But you can see how this
Haley
is a
sat there with a smile on her face.
Yeah, you can see how this is. This just flimsy. This just flops around. So I think.
Yeah, you don't want it to flop around.
I think, like you said, Woody, I think I just need that thing where it keeps it nice and straight. So when you push it in, it stays there.
Well, I think on his video, I think he said he put the link in the description.
Yeah, I was
buy
thinking
him.
the same thing. Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna order it. It's a guy on Reef to Reef. Also, let me show you guys another thing. You can see the cables there. You have to make sure when you're sticking the drawback in, you don't kink any of these cables.
Too expensive.
So, yeah, listen, mate. I agree with you, mate. Too expensive to have these little kinks, I think, but I don't miss testing.
Woody, I'll get one of them next time when we super chats instead of a kitchen.
Hold up, I thought it was an X5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see? Can you do without the X5 for a little while?
Yeah.
All right, do that. The innuendos are killing me. Haley's the queen of innuendos.
Oh my gosh! And then she had like the giggle. She'd always ruin
Emo, you sound like Stephen Hawkins again.
Oh my gosh! Screw you, man. Cole, you see what happens, Cole? You see what happens, Cole? That's why I don't come on these streams anymore, mate.
Is it because you're moving around though? You're moving around the tank and everything, so you're not sort of just sitting there, are you? Really?
No, he's just got crap equipment.
You don't want an X5? No, I don't want an X5. No.
See, Cole, what the problem is he thought he would microwave his AirPods, so they're kind of not
And
working.
he's not. That's not taking the piss. He genuinely put his AirPods in the microwave and turned it on.
And but it weren't like
Seymour,
for like
because
2.5 minutes as well. When he took his food out, he realised his AirPods was in there.
No, what happened is I came home one day and I was very hungry. And when I was warming up a dinner, I guess the AirPods slipped on the plate. So
so go get some new ones.
And there was a brand new ones and all.
Oh, yeah, the pros, the brand new pros. You only had them about a day or two. Microwave them.
Oh, what did he do? Take them into the shop. These are not working properly.
Yeah.
Open them up. They're melted.
Well, you had your Apple Care, didn't you? Oh,
He's gone.
You can't hear you. His AirPods are not working.
Woody, I've still got a little bit of that green, you know.
Yeah,
No,
I think
you're
you're
not
gonna.
doing it.
I think what's happening is because you broke all your tank down.
Yeah, that's
And
the only thing.
I think you're just going through a bit of a cycle. I must admit, when I changed my tank over, I had the same problem, and I just run a bit of carbon for a few days, and it cleared it up.
Well,
What have you got?
He's going real.
What you had, Paul?
I put a bit of
green powder on the glass.
yeah, not a lot.
Yeah.
It's going, but
I poured half a litre of phytoplankton in my tank, and that's what caused mine for 6 months.
yeah,
It will calm down, mate. It will.
It'll burn itself off.
I was checking it this morning, and it was all right this morning. I fed the fish, and trust me, I ain't got that many fish anyway. I only put a little bit of mysis in it, and trust me, it wasn't a lot. And within an hour, I'm looking at it, and I was like, oh, do you know?
Yeah.
And it's not in London. It's not really bright and sunny at the moment. So I thought it might have been the glass, but like you say, it is where I stripped it down. It's got to be that. It's got to be something like that.
Carl, I cleaned my tank. I started on one side, got to the other. By the time I cleaned that side, I had to clean that side again. That's how bad it was. Wouldn't it, would it?
Yeah.
By the time I finished cleaning it, it was covered the whole tank again.
It's annoying though, man. I was like, Jesus, man. But you know, don't you find like with your reef tanks, all of a sudden you can have 2 or 3 days that everything looks perfect, and you think, you know what, that looks proper sweet. And then the next day, something's got the hump.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but more of a mixed reef kind of situation here. I mean, I don't know about SPS tank, but it's crazy. I mean, my torches this morning perfect. I don't know what I've done. Like I said, I've done a little bit of feeding, cleaned the tank, picked up some sours off a fella. I don't know the names of them, but as soon as I moved, saying that was it, they got the hump. I was like, mate, seriously.
If you want to know what zones they are, all you've got to do is say red, greeny, blue, yellow.
But you got to say it to Seymour though. He loves that.
Yeah, say it to Seymour. Just tell him the colours of them, but you've got to say it at the end of all the colours.
They're pink, purple, and a bit of orange.
No, you've got to say pinky purple,
Orangey.
It pisses Seymour off. Me and Woody were talking about colours in the tank. I go, Woody, what's that greeny bluey one called? The Seymour's like, what the fuck is greeny bluey?
Americans don't understand it.
I'm trying to calibrate my trident, mate. Like you guys are.
What colours you trident?
What colour's the
Greeny
calibration
bluey.
fluid? Is it like a green?
Greeny bluey.
It's white black.
Whitey blacky.
It takes 40 minutes to calibrate the trident. Jeez.
Yep. Takes a while.
Jeez.
And it's going to waste about 20% of your reagent. Oh.
Really?
No, I'm joking. Tell you what, he sounded like Michael Jackson then. He had the high notes, didn't he? Really? How much does it waste of it though when it's calibrated? 40 minutes.
Yeah, do you know what? I can't remember.
It says 40 to 60 minutes. Jeez.
Seymour, can you catch the reagent where it comes out while it's calibrated?
No. I don't think you could put that in the tank with the other like I know what do you call it? What's the other alkalinity testers, Woody?
Alkatronic thing. You can put that.
Alkatronic.
You put the weights back in the tank.
How can you put the waste back in the tank?
Because it's just a mild acid. It doesn't do anything, so you can put it back. But because the Trident is testing magnesium and stuff, those can't go back in the tank.
Paul, what was you talking about earlier about the salt? Because I had a quick look on my phone and everyone was going on about different salts.
I'm using the one on Amazon. Aquatics. It's 40 quid for 20 kilos, and it's top salt, and it's cheap as shit.
I mean, I've got that Red Sea Pro salt. The alk is high on that.
Crazy high.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing I don't like about the what I don't like about the Red Sea, and this is just me. It's because it's not pharmaceutical, is it? It's not made. It's
Scrapes out of the sea.
Yeah, it's out of the sea, and they dry it out on these big, massive areas. So you do get discrepancies with each batch. So you get high phosphates and things like that in it. So I prefer man-made salts.
I mean, I literally, when I started, that's the first thing I bought. Originally I bought the original, just the Red Sea, not the Pro.
Yeah.
And to be honest, there weren't really loads of difference, but you do get quite a bit of growth on it. But everything is elevated, everything, and I'm like, why is that so high? And when I was reading the side of it, but I don't know, I think it's pretty good salt. I mean, I don't know too much about salt, to be honest with you, but
there's loads of people that love it.
I mean, I quite like the idea. I literally bang it in, knock it all up, and within half hour an hour, I mean, it's clear within literally 5 minutes. You stir it, put a pump in or whatever, and it's crystal clear. I mean, I always leave it for an hour before I stick it in the tank anyway, but I've never really had a problem with it. But other than the alk sits at 14, and does make, in all fairness, your corals brittle. I've noticed that with the LPS. Some of it.
Well, the faster it grows, the more brittle it will be.
Yeah,
it's not got time to compact.
Yeah, with that salt, it's known that you get a little bit more growth. I'm not saying there's going to be loads, but it's proper brittle. Because my mate uses, is it a Carib sea salt? Is it Carib sea salt? Or that kind of one? And his torches ain't as, his bits and bobs ain't as big as mine, but it's pretty sturdy. Mine are as soft as anything, man. Brittle as anything.
Yeah, it's just it's a tough one. There's, loads of people are going to agree with me with that salt, and other people are going to tell me to shut up.
I use the Red Sea salt. And I tested it, and it said it was high in nitrates.
Yeah, and you have funny phosphate swings with it.
You can tell. You've got a batch. You've got a batch number on your box. Yeah. You can actually send that to Red Sea. They'll tell you what's in it. I went online and said it's high in nitrates. They said no, it's not. No, it's not. I said, well, it is, because you sent me the results, and it says that it's high in nitrates.
But you talk about high nitrates now. How can I put this one? I mean, having it really high is a problem. Yeah, I get that. But mostly all of my tanks I've had quite high nitrate, right? But some of my corals, I think they just adapt to it, if you know what I mean. I mean, because I'm religious with my water changes, and you know me, other than my tanks have never been super massive, but I always do a water change. But it's always been quite high, but my corals never seem to have a problem with it. I mean, you get people, they want it next to nothing. Now, I don't know if it's really good to have, none, to be honest. You need some nutrients in the tank.
Of course you do,
yeah. I mean, my mate come around the other day and he said to me, oh, this is really high, that's really high. I said, but are your corals? He showed me a picture. I said, are your corals right? He went, yeah, they're thriving. I said, well, don't touch it. I said, because you're chasing numbers.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like me, I want mine to be between 5 and 10. That's a good. Phosphates, I want about 0.7 to 0.7 to 0.07 to 0.1. Do you know what I mean? That's where I want the phosphates. But I ran my tank at 50 nitrates for years, and everything was booming.
I haven't done a phosphate test for a while. I might as well do one now.
Tank that obviously you get your nitrates and your phosphates down more because of the SPS. Is it more of an SPS thing to get it lower and the water near enough pure as you possibly can. I mean, because the softy tank, in all fairness, softy and LPS tank,
The thing is, if you go
can
too
have
low,
a little bit higher nitrates, and it won't. I mean, your Xenia will love it if you like Xenia.
yeah, yeah. If you got a softy tank or an LPS tank, you're better off with slightly higher numbers. But if you have, if you got an SPS dominant tank and they're too low, then all your corals are just pow out. They'll have no colour to them.
Yeah,
they'll have no polyp extension until you get some nutrients in that water. They won't colour back up. You have to have something, yeah.
Yeah, you have to have. I mean, you know, because everybody watches a million videos and people saying, "Oh, I've got to get it really, really low." You don't really.
Right, the videos you're watching, I think the videos you're watching are all the videos like over the last, I'm going to say like 2 years. I think it's changed with SPS. Now people have realised that you need higher than 0.03 nitrates.
Especially phosphates.
Phosphates, yeah, 0.03. Yeah.
Phosphates for SPS, you need to have phosphates for SPS to survive.
You know what? About 0.1 at the minute is what everyone's aiming for. Not super low anymore. So they're aiming for like that, and they're aiming for about 10, 15 nitrates now. Not the low ones. What's yours, Woody? Or what would you say yours are? Have you checked?
I've not checked for ages, but I'm trying to think what it was. Because remember, for ages I had no nitrate at all. I could not get no colour at all until I added a few more fish and all that. Was feeding a bit heavier. But I'd say there was about between 10 and 15. So that was the last time I checked, and probably phosphates were probably about 0.8, somewhere around there.
I dose phosphates and nitrates now to keep them up. Even though people say, "Oh, they're perfect levels," I'm trying to get them up, and it's working. Everything's basing out and growing really quick.
Yeah, I mean, like in my tank, I mean, I've got a little bit of SPS I picked up the other day, just stuck it on the side of the tank. And do you know what? Because it's high, it's got a wave maker flowing near enough right on it. It's only a little wave maker, it's not super fast, but it's loving it, and the polyp extension's really, really good on it. Like I say, there's only 1 or 2 bits in there, so it's not, you know.
Do you know the one that you bought? Have you seen? Woody's got that, but is it the size of a football?
Well, I stuck it on the side. I left it there, and I thought, you know what? It's high in the tank. It's getting enough light. It's getting enough flow. Let's just see how we get on. But like I said before, I've had some SPS, and it's as long as it's at the top of the tank and it's getting, because this is what people say. They say you need loads of flow, but don't hit it. Now, when I first started, I bought it, stuck it on the top, and I had the wave maker just point it right at it, like 24 hours a day. And this thing
they don't like direct flow.
The polyps have got to come out. You can't blast the polyps once they're out. If the polyps are out and you start blasting them, the polyps can't actually come out. You know what I mean? So they need enough flow where the polyps can come out.
I mean, the 3-foot tank I had, the first one, I had, like I say, 2 little, I think there was little Hydor 600. So they're not powerful, but it's giving it enough, you know. And they've done actually really, really well. But then again, I had high-ish nitrates and stuff like that. Boys. They must sort of like it, you know what I mean?
You see, the way I've got my wave makers, I've got one either side. I aim them up to the water. So they hit the water, bounce, and then the water, it comes down like that. So that's how they get the impact of the flow. They don't get direct flow, they get like indirect flow. You know what I mean? Well, so I aim it upwards, so they go up, and then it goes down.
Yeah. I mean, it's a trial and error thing, because in like I say, in that little nano tank, when I first had it, before I had the flatworm outbreak, I literally just had the return pump, and it was doing enough, and I thought that's fine. But I stuck that little wave maker in, and do you know what? That little bit of extra flow coming in from the sort of left and coming in from the right for the return pump, sort of giving it a bit of a crash, it's making a massive, great difference. A massive, great difference. I mean, that elegance coral, mate, seriously, he's loving it.
Mrs. was looking at one of them the other day. I'm like, nope.
Hey, Paul, don't you need some more flow? I think you would do well with a Nero 5, right?
I've got a couple of them, mate, already.
Paul, don't you like the elegance?
I had one years ago, but they get too big. Well, depends, because they grow fast, and they can get 2 feet long if you keep it good enough. know what I mean? Elegant coral. The cat,
So
cat fillet.
right in the middle of my tank. Get rid of everything else. Just had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite nice. I quite like them, to be honest with you.
I'm testing my phosphates now. I don't think I've tested them for like 2 months.
Seymour, have you got a cat affiliate?
Cataphilia? What's that?
Elegant coral.
What is that cataphilia?
Oh, do you know what? Let's do it the other way. Have you got an elegance coral?
Oh, no, mate. Don't like those. Trying to stay away from those.
The thing is, what it is, when you've got like a lot of fish, a lot of speedy fish in your tank and that, they'll catch them and eat them.
The cataphilia?
Very stingy.
Do you know what, though? I had a massive anemone and it caught one of my chromuses and munched it. I was like, seriously? You're joking me?
Oh, the world, they'll eat anything that was near them.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a carp in them?
Sorry?
Was that a carp in an enemy?
No, this was a normal one, but it was big, man. It was massive. It was like a good 5 inches. It was huge.
Seymour, press 2. Oh, he's done it. I'll tell you what, I've flipped this fly off the screen about 50 times. It's tiny.
Do you know what? I don't think I'll go for any rose-tipped enemies anymore, unless they're in their own tank, because, mate, they can cause some havoc. I do like them, I really do like them, but, mate, they're hard to get out of the tank and all. When I had to take that other tank out and, seriously, I had to chop the rock up and everything just to get him out. Once they get a foothold, it's end of.
I ain't had an enemy for about 12 years, I don't think.
Yeah, but you're that tank I see on it. Was it on Insta or the chat? Is that your sump with a few bits in the bottom?
Yeah, it's like my little Pico tank down in the sun.
Yeah, looks like shit, doesn't it?
I thought that looked really, really good, man. I was thinking that ain't your main display, surely.
No, that's just down in the sump. It's a little area in the sump.
He takes pictures off Google and pretends there is.
I take pictures of Paul's tank and just pretend it's mine.
I used to love my under some little aquarium I did. You know when I first set it up with it?
Yeah.
But Jesus, it got so dirty. I thought, nah, I'm not cleaning 2 tanks. Stop that.
Do you know what? I don't do a thing to that down there, Paulie. Every now and again, I've got a flipper mag down there. So every now and again, I'll just wipe over the front panel, the acrylic panel at the front, just so you can see in there, and that's it. That's all I do.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's thriving down there, isn't it? Everything looks really healthy. It looks really
well.
Yeah,
it's doing really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I put things like Recordia mushrooms and some like spare zoas, and I've got anything that's low flow, I'll put down there because my main display is quite high flow because it's all 90% SPS. Some things can't handle it, so I just put it all down there.
Blow it about, wouldn't it?
That's because his coral, like the frag you've got, is overgrown his tank. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
My phosphate is 0.13. That's not bad, eh?
What was it?
Right,
0.13.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's not.
I'd live with that.
No, no, that's not bad. I thought it was going to be higher.
How often do you clean your glass, or have to clean your glass?
Not a lot.
Yes, that's it. Don't worry about it then. If you have to clean your glass every day or every other day, then I'd worry about phosphate. That's how I normally judge it.
No,
if I have to start cleaning my glass more, then I know I need to rub it.
I haven't cleaned it in about a week, and now I'm seeing outside of clean it. I think once a week. I see tiny specks of porcelain algae, but other than that, it's all right.
Yeah. No, good.
I'm getting bored now, Woody.
Got loads of people on here now chatting away, and you're bored.
Can you? Woody? You on your phone?
I am, mate. Yeah.
Can you get the chat down the side of your phone?
You don't need to stay on the app.
Yeah, you can come off if you want to.
If you press it, press it off the screen and just go onto YouTube on that. You can.
I don't know if you'd be able to do YouTube.
Yeah.
You could do if you. You can go onto the chat on this StreamYard, but you can't write anything in it. You can read it, but you can't write nothing. There's no
It
cable
takes
for
me
you to.
forever.
No, once you mute this, you can pull up anything and we won't hear. You'll still be here, or you'll still be here as long as you come back to this window. You can do anything you want. You can pull up the YouTube app, but just pause it.
Pause the app, pause the
And then the
video,
chat will
and you'll
be-
be able to
yeah.
see the chat.
No, I don't know why the computer wasn't working, because last week was all right. I could see what was going on in the chat, so you just in case you want to answer any questions or anything, but it weren't having it tonight for some unknown reason. Maybe this
Hayley, have a
internet in
coffee.
here.
I'm drinking a Starbucks. It's not too late. You're all right, girl.
Kelly's not made me a coffee.
She's not made you one.
No.
Oi, she just made you that thingy. What did she just make you? That pudding she just made?
Well, what was it?
What do you have?
What was it? Bakewell tart.
That's it, babe. She just slaved over that Bakewell tart for you. You got to make her a coffee.
I don't know. I reckon the Ashton tarts would make me a brew. Give a break. She did make me a Sunday roast. She's a good one. You're never too late for a coffee, Hayley.
That's the point. I'm right next to the kettle. Let's have it on.
Kelly's got the flu. She's coughing and sneezing with it.
Oh my God.
I'm back at work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's got another 2 weeks off now, haven't you?
No, he's not doing enough.
Tell you what, Woody, did you hear that then?
I did. That sounded very coronary to me. if that's a word.
Hey, coronary, ready, bluey. Yeah, sounds great, mate. Let's have a look at my pH.
Galgal's off this week. Get that tank up and running.
Is that big 7 foot one that she had? I was talking about.
Yeah, the Galgal's one. Yeah, massive thing. With all the
That one's
gadgets
still
and
in the
gizmos on it. It's still in the van.
Yeah, it's still in the van.
I'll tell you why it's in the van. Because his missus has said, no fucking way are you putting that in my fucking house. That's what it'll be.
You know what?
If I would have brought it on, my missus would have gone, you could fuck right off.
Hang on. Yeah, I got all I got was the eyes and like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's a tank. And she went, ain't going in there, ain't happening. But hey, I'll show you something. I did put a video out earlier on this, right? Because people was angry why I've got loads of tanks and stuff, and I have got a plan, but it all in due time. But I'll pick this up. Hopefully you'll see it on here. And this is, I've got to lay on the floor now. Oh, can you see that?
What's that little low boy?
It's a low. I literally ran. Do you know what? Round the corner from me is I've got 2 or 3 half decent shops, and a fellow was redoing all of his tanks and everything. And I said to him, look, do me a favour. I said, just keep me a few of them if you can. And lo and behold, he texted me today, and he said to me, I've got like a low boy. It's a 5 foot. It's only 6 inches high. I said, that's perfect. I said, that's all I want. Because if anything does happen in here, it's not going to be the end of the world. But yeah, I picked that one up, and I picked another 2 up outside. Like I say, I've got an idea of where I want to go with this, but I can't take it to my dad's because my old man's moaning. He's like, seriously, it looks like a fish shop in the back, in his extension bit. So, but I've got an idea what I want to do with it, but not at the moment. It's not going to happen. This corona and everything is just too. It's just too crazy, man.
Kelly just said, Carl, my missus just said, he sounds like that guy off EastEnders.
Do you know what? Right, I'll be straight with you. Yeah, I picked a woman up. Right, took her when I was in the cab, and she said exactly the same thing. And I was like, oh, what's his name? That Dyer geezer. I can't stand him. He's a bit wannabe, isn't he? But you know, other than that. But you see that? Did you see it, Woody?
What's that? What, Danny Dyer?
No, not Danny Dyer. That tank. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Little low boy.
well, all it is I'm just going to bung a few frags in there, and that'll do me. But I've got another one outside, and he's got another 5 foot, but it's too big as well, man. I don't want all these massive, great tanks. But,
Are you married?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a divorce? Because you keep bringing them tanks in. I tell you what, it's happening.
No, they don't. They come here. Like I'll put a video out today, but I've got rid of it. It's a bit too soon. But I've got an idea. I've got a plan. Trust me, but it's too soon.
Hang on a minute. Have you got a big cupboard?
Yeah, I have.
Good, because Woody's got one of them. And Jenny,
Yeah?
how much shit has Woody got in his cupboard?
Too much shit.
She was having a go at me about it earlier because I was going on about her cleaning cupboards, and she went, "You having a fucking laugh?" She went, "With your fish cupboards."
Yeah, but you've got to have somewhere to put it, haven't you? You've got to have
Yeah,
somewhere
I've
to
got
put
two massive cupboards just full of stuff.
What, just marine gear?
Yeah, honestly, mate, yeah. I've got like 15 different lights. I was just saying to Galgo earlier, yeah, calcium reactors, normal reactors, just shitloads of stuff.
I'm gonna have a yard sale.
Well, I'll tell you something, Woody. If you've got any half decent lights for that, that's a 5 foot tank. Yeah, I'll buy them off you. As long as they ain't super expensive.
The thing is, where because I've only got small tanks. I've only got lights for. I've got XR15s. I've got Hydra 52s.
Well, to be honest with you, I was just going to stick 3 AI Prime HDs on there, and that was it. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna stick on there. And
Woody's got one of them.
I've got
Yeah,
Kesselay 80s,
I've got one of them.
I'm not too keen on the Kessels, to be honest with you. They do written all right, but for me, nah. Not
You need wave makers. Woody's got wave makers.
Yeah,
Woody's got
MP40
MP40 wet side if you want one.
No, I must
Gal,
admit,
definitely too small for your tank.
I've got a few bits in there, but not as much as you, to be honest.
No one's got as much as freaking Woody.
I've got an addiction with equipment. I'm seeing someone.
You need a skimmer.
I'm getting obsessed with tanks, to be honest with you.
You need a skimmer. Woody's got skimmers.
I've got nothing to stick in it.
You need a calcium reactor. Woody's got a calcium reactor. Jenny, what's inside of your telly? Anything there?
No, it's beside the telly's all right. Beside the tanks, there's a few bits beside.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but it keeps you out of mischief, doesn't it? Keeps you entertained, doesn't it?
That's it. That's what I say to. That's what I say the same thing to her. I say, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I've got to spend my money on something.
Well, that's it. Don't go down the pub every night.
Nah. So I've got to spend my money.
I'd rather you go out, go down the pub, as long as they ain't got that shit in the corner.
Hang on a minute. I've got an idea, Jenny. I've got an idea.
Go on.
You've got a little car outside that you always get MOT'd and taxed and never drive.
Yeah, just store it.
Yeah, store it all in there.
Good idea, Paul.
There you go.
You can put it in the van, like mine.
That's right. Yeah, I need to buy a van, don't I? Buy a van.
Just get yourself a nice big van, and you could just store everything in it. And it's, well, I wouldn't say it's free, but it's all in there, isn't it?
You should store it at my dad's.
I should do, really, shouldn't I?
I think Galgo just had a dig at you in the chat, would it?
Go on, what's he say?
Someone said, when he was talking about lights and that, and Carl, he will sell them under you.
It's his fault he lives so far away. If he lived a bit closer, he could have come and picked the stump up, but he lives too far away.
He lives in a desert island.
Yeah.
Where is Galgo?
Oh, on a desert island, literally.
Lives on the three-legged island.
Where's O gone?
Oh, was there?
He's there. He's just muted.
Is he falling asleep again?
No, I think he's doing his tests.
Yeah. All right, Woody. After his nap.
Yeah. He's got to have his little siesta.
No, I fall asleep when I go to bed. I don't fall asleep in a pub holding a beer.
Right, so drink. And
Wish I had a drink. Do you know why he's asking her and she's not asking him? Because last time she said, fuck off. Do it yourself.
I got hounded by everyone. And do you want a drink? All right.
What, he's snoring? Don't make a break. Yeah, but I've been busy, haven't I? Seymour's gone now.
Yeah, Gal. I've got 2 MP10s. One brand new in the box, never been opened, and another one just it's been used, but it's in good condition.
Have you got any MP3s?
And I've got some
Nero 3s.
I got 2 Nero 3s.
Woody, was you the first person in the UK to have 2 Nero 3s?
I think I probably was, to be honest, mate. Yeah. That was what 13 months ago. Go. I'll have a workout, mate. Let you know.
Oh, you could buy the brand new one for £1 less than market value. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, mate.
I bought that as a backup and just never ever bothered. Didn't have to open it because the one I had has always been good.
That's a hoverfly. That's not a wasp. Yeah, it's a hoverfly. They look like wasps, but they're not. Yeah, it's a hoverfly.
Only for the sun. Why don't you just get some Jabos or some of the Tunsies, like the 60-25 or something, if it's just for the sun, just to keep your sun.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Them little high door ones I got was all right. They're only about.
Yeah, anything.
High door 600. It's not that powerful, and they're pretty good, and they're reasonable money. I love that dog, man. I love the ears.
It's better when he's asleep.
It's like a bat.
It's got ears like me.
Tunsies. The Tunsi pumps ain't too much noise. They're lovely and quiet there.
What you running in your tank, Woody?
What for flow?
Yeah.
I've got MP10 and a Neuro 3.
What would you say is better, or they're near enough the same?
I'd always say the MP10. I love the Ecotech pumps because they're not intrusive, are they? You've only got the wet side that's in there. But I must say the Neuro 3 is an amazing little pump, tiny little thing as well.
Is that the one you can adjust all the flows and everything?
Oh yeah. They're both of them.
Yeah,
you can both adjust
in
flow.
fact, the app's virtually the same now, isn't it, for both of them?
Yeah. Well, they're owned by the same people now, isn't
Same company, but Ecotech and AI is same company.
No, they're good pumps. Not for my tank to be too small, but for the bigger one, it'd be bang on.
What? No, the small tank you've got, a Nero 3 is perfect.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, see, I've got 2 MP6s,
to be
2
perfectly
GIs.
honest with you, I mean, you know, that little thing I got in there is just right. I mean, it just gives everything a little bit more movement. Other than that, perfect.
Yeah, Ryan, they are awesome. And it always, if you have an MP10, you should always pick yourself up a couple of wet sides. So when it comes to maintenance, you just take one wet side off, put the new wet side on, take the other one away, give it a clean, put it in the cupboard, ready for next time. No worries, no messing about taking them out with wires attached to them. Yeah,
See, I got ripped doing though, Woody, because when I bought these Neros, it was 299 quid each.
Yeah, I know. And now they 199, didn't they?
199 now. And the Nero 3 is 150.
Well, we got our Neuro 5s in New York, didn't we?
I got one of them.
Yeah,
Did I?
it was, wasn't it? I swear we did,
Did
didn't
I?
we?
No, I got mine from the LFS.
Did you
I
get
think
one from New York?
I don't know.
Oh no. You got your return pump, didn't you? We both got a Vectra, and I got a Neuro 5 as well
Yeah.
from New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rosmonts. Galgo, I bet they're ugly, aren't they? Them Rosmonts, them big, massive, ugly pumps.
My Rosmont skimmer is fucking awesome. It is.
Oh, Ryan, you got your
you
you got your Gem 5s.
Rossmont. Rossmont. I swapped. Well, I sold. What was it? What did I have, Woody?
You had a Bubble King.
A Bubble King. Yeah, I swapped a Bubble King skimmer. What, an £800 skimmer?
Yep.
Sold an £800 skimmer for 180 quid. And then bought a Rossmont skimmer. It's Rossmont.
I didn't Bubble Magnus. When I did have my sump, and it didn't last that long, to be honest with you, I had the Curve 7. I thought it was all right. Done a pretty good job in the fence.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Bubble. You got Bubble King and Bubble Magus. Two different companies. Bubble King is like the high-end, best you can get skimmers.
With Roll exclusive.
Yeah, Roll exclusive.
It's made by Roll exclusive.
I had the Bubble Magnus Curve 7.
That's the first skimmer I ever had. That the Bubble Magus 7.
Yeah, they're good. They do the job.
It was
they're good.
right. It actually pulled out a lot of crap. But don't.
Yeah, do you know what? One of the best skimmers I've ever had for performance, for pulling out a lot of crap, was a Curve 5.
Yeah.
Pulled out a crazy amount, and it was thick, dark, horrible stuff.
Well,
I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I don't know how much I paid for it. I didn't pay a lot for it. I've got it with some fella. But they reckon the Reef Octopus is really good and all. The original one. I mean, I don't know too much on them, but I've done a bit.
Yeah, I had the Reef Octopus SP internal SP 3000. That was a beast of a skimmer. Massive skimmer, that was.
Yeah, but they're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, not bad at all, yeah.
I mean, they must all do the same job, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Ryan, your SPS will look amazing there, mate. And they should grow like crazy if you... Obviously, it ain't all to do with the light, but if your parameters are right, you ain't got to worry about the light. It definitely help.
Don't turn them up too quick.
Yeah, no, be careful. Be careful what you have them on.
It looks like you've not got a lot of light there, but Jesus Christ, there is.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing I was going to ask you. You was talking about the Red Sea light.
Yeah.
You remember the new one they brought out?
Yeah.
What they've changed on it is because I got the 50 on that little tank, and the app is just the worst app on. Oh mate, it crashes and everything, and it's just a nightmare. I think they seriously. I mean, if that's the only gripe I've got, other than it being looking like a bit like a brick.
Yeah, they're quite thick, aren't they? They are quite thick.
It is. I mean, to be honest with you, the AI Prime, I preferred it if I would have had the AI Prime on there. But I mean, I'm not moaning because of the price of the tank and everything else and the light. As an all-in-one, it's pretty good, but it's the app.
Yeah, no. So I can't say too much. I've never used one.
Well, do you know what? Like I say, I mean, from the AI Prime to the Red Sea 50, the AI Prime app is, and the colours and everything. The blues are, I would say, a little bit better, and the app is 100% better. But like you say, if it's all coming in as a package, it's a reasonably good price for a package. To be honest with you, getting a lighter tank, a stand, and everything for the money is pretty good, you know. But I think I was reading something about it. They said to me that, not to me personally, that it was the app that's the problem because it clashes, and once you turn it off, you can't get it back on. Trust me, I have to reset it, and I had a bit murders with Red Sea. To be honest with you, over the first light I got with the tank, but they sorted it out for me. So let's hope the new one's better.
Have you ever thought about getting like a Radeon or anything?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
What to put on that?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. It's to be really.
If you're gonna get one, get a Gen 3. At the minute, you can pick them up about 120 quid, and the Gen 3 is a freaking amazing light.
Yeah, they are.
It's cheap. Cheap
I mean,
because the Gen 5s or Gen 3s are cracking lights.
But the thing is, you'd be better off getting one that's Mobius enabled, so we can do it with the app to make it that easy. Otherwise, you've got to start getting computers out and linking it up, or getting a Reef link.
Yeah.
So like a Gem 4, a mid to later Gem 4 and upwards. If you can pick up one of them.
Talk about 200 quid, 220 quid at the most for one of them.
And
Yeah,
then,
that ain't bad money, really.
no, it's not. It's you can pick up a second-hand one for the price of a new AI Prime. And it's a more
I mean, to
powerful
be
light.
honest with you, like I say, I can't judge other lights because I've only used the Kessel A80s. I've used obviously the Red C50 and the AI Primes, but my mate's got the Hydras. Is it the Hydras?
Hydras,
And-
yeah.
Oh man, they're quite nice. But his ones ain't the HD version, so you had to mess around with it and get it going and this, that, and I think you get a little box with it. But in his tank, it's a softy tank as well. And I said to him, in all fairness, they look really, really nice. But softy tank, you don't need to go too bananas with the light. In all fairness, I said if you start getting, SPS and stuff like that, I said you've got the stuff there to grow it, but. I don't know. Them ones that you were talking about, is it the Ecotech? No, is it Ecotech?
Yeah,
The blues?
Ecotech.
They look proper stunning. But then in my mind, I'm thinking and it will happen, it's just not going to happen at the moment. He's going to get a bit of a better tank that I'm happier with, a bit bigger, and the SPS on the top and the Rockscape, this, that, and the other. Then I will upgrade to that. Like I say, for me, that little Red Sea Max Nano, and people slate them. For me, I just think it's a cheap and easy little system. And it got me going again, so quite happy with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, it's all personal preference, isn't it?
Well, I think
Yeah,
it's like
mate.
what you say. If you're running an SPS tank and you've got loads of SPS, then you need the better light for that. You need better flow for that. There's certain things you're notching up a different level, so you need better stuff.
This hobby, it's like keeping up with the Joneses. Or you buy something that decent, the week after something new comes out, and you want that.
Well, yeah. Well, I can only, to be honest with you, in the reefing, I don't really. I just sort of, if it works, it works. Yeah, within reason. But like I say, softy and LPS tanks is, for what I've got, is perfectly fine for now. But different if I was going for the DJ stuff. I mean, when they bring the new stuff out, obviously, I'll get the new stuff, but quite expensive compared to them lights.
You see, with me, it's just radiant lights. I just like keep having the new ones. When I bought the Gen 3s, like the week after summer, the Gen 4s came out. I was gutted. But I had a decent mate of mine bought me some Gen 4s.
Oh, that's nice of him. Who done that?
Oh, you got some
I can't remember his name.
You can't remember his name?
No. Oh no, she was called Jenny.
Babe, did you hear that? You bought Paul's Gen 4 lights. Did you know that? Oh, don't worry. She's in the kitchen. She can't hear me. Paul said you bought him his Gen 4 Radioguns before.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Hey, they're brilliant. Brilliant lights.
But another thing is on some of you, like when I looked at Paul's tank, it looks stunning, but it looks really. I mean, he's running the blues, isn't he? So is there no white whatsoever?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, there is. Yeah.
You can't physically see any white, but there's about 4 LEDs that are white, Woody, on each.
Yes.
I can't. O's on there. Oh, can you remember what it is? What the ratio is for the blues? I think there's not a lot. Maybe 8. You go to bed, babe.
8 LEDs, but you physically can't see it, so it just looks pure blue all day.
Yeah, but it is showing a little bit of white in there.
Yeah, see, like if I put all the channels up to 100, so that's the whites and all that, it still looks too white for my eye. I don't like a white tank, so but
it still looks blue. But what is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, to a normal person, they look and they go, "Cool, that's blue," but to me, it's not blue enough. So I only run I can't remember what I even run it at, but my whites are really.
We run the virtually the same, Woody. I think cyan's at 30%, no reds and no greens.
Yeah, probably.
Cyan's blue. And the whites are about 30% or something.
No, so you've got a little bit of white in there, just a little
bit.
Yeah,
there's a bit, but there's not a lot at all.
There's some, but you physically can't see it.
Do you know what? I'll tell you. Let me go on to Mobius, I'll tell you. Wait for the stupid app. Yeah.
Just over 10 minutes, I'll be shutting it down because that's 2 hours in.
Oh my God, what?
You time world.
Let's have a look. I'm gonna have to turn the lights on a minute. UV's 100%. Violet's 100%. Royal blue's 100%. Blue's 100%. Cyan 30%. Lime 30%. Red 30%. And no whites at all. I've got no whites on at all.
And is
I
that
think
on
I
the
used a cyan.
In fact,
I used a cyan for that that slightly whiter look.
let me see what mine's on, because I think I changed mine a little bit.
Yeah, so no white. I didn't realise I've got no white, but yeah, no white at all.
Did you tell your lights on to
Yeah, I
check
just
that?
clicked on one of the points, like the one of the highest points.
Right, let me do mine.
Don't forget to resume set schedule when you're done.
So that's the brightest mine I'll go. Looks white, doesn't it? No, it's going blue. There you go. To me, that's blue. Looks more white on the screen. So I've got UV 100, Violet 100, Royal 100, Blue 100, Cyan. Oh, what is Cyan's 100?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Cool White's 100, would it?
Oh, so you're running full AB then?
Full AB, but I've turned the thingy down.
The red and the green.
Yeah, no red and green.
Yeah.
Completely zero.
Yeah, see that app on that for them lights looks a hell of a lot better. You've got so much on there to variety around with, haven't you?
That's glowing, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There we go.
You're running them all at 100.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, but the intensity on this app, let me just click onto it and I'll show you. So, point intensity. So at the top, it'll say point intensity. Let it focus in again. It'll say 100 point intensity, 100. But I don't run it at 100. When you go back, I've got schedule. The schedule only runs at when it focuses.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
It runs at 55%. That's it.
What's your schedule at?
55%.
Oh, right, yeah.
You can see the lines. If you look at the lines.
Evening, Craig.
So the top lines is the 100% mark, but mine only go to here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that
got
line.
You've got 3 on your tank pole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. What's going on here? Hold on. Plug my phone in before we die. Oh. Yeah, you don't get that kind of schedule with a Red C50. I don't think. You just get basic, really. But I ain't knocking it. But yeah, you don't get all that. You do.
So
with
you'd
the
probably
AI,
you'd like the Radeons because the app's
Keeping
very much like the AI app.
Yeah, I mean, I had no problems with that app. The only thing I did have with it is I kept messing around with the lights. I was like, oh, I'll have a bit more of that, a little bit less of that. And then my missus said to me, would you just leave it alone? And I was like, all right, I'll leave it alone. And then I come back in the kitchen and it changed something.
That's one of the worst things with LEDs with an app. You always want to change
but that's
it.
what I'm saying. On the Red C50, it's so basic. I just go, right, that one to do, and I just leave it. And then I don't touch it.
All right, then. How long have we been on now?
Not long enough.
Shut up, Woody. Do you want me to buy this on Amazon, Kelly?
Ryan, we'll have to try and get you into the WhatsApp group, and so you can show some pictures of your tank, and we can help out where you need it with the lights if you want.
It's like got the same colour.
Looking great, isn't it? Similar. Yeah. Oh, the blue's all right. Yeah, because of where I live.
Yeah, he said he's waiting on. Craig's just asked him about how's his tank going, and he said he's waiting on deliveries.
Everyone's waiting on deliveries. I'm waiting on loads of deliveries. What? What you do? She ordered a full bedrooms furniture, would it?
Yeah.
Because it was taking ages, so she just ordered another one from somewhere else. She goes, I'll cancel that one. So she rang up to cancel it. They said, no, it's shipped already. She's got bedroom furniture coming.
But there's 2 lots coming.
Yeah.
It don't look like the third bedroom's going to be a walk-in wardrobe. Then it looks like it's going to be another room.
No, she rang up. They said, when it comes, just tell them to return it.
Has she got the money back yet, though?
No. They'll get sorted. Right.
Yeah, we've all been telling her she could move. Girl should definitely move.
You'll be right back. When you come back, we won't be here. Wop. Who's that? That was Gal. He said, "Be right back," but I'm going in a minute. I'm gonna go buy an X5.
Did you get enough super chats?
Yeah, got loads.
Good.
Got loads. Today I got
It is Craig, isn't it? Is it not Craig?
0.
Right.
What do you keep calling me, Craig?
Yeah, I swear his name was Craig.
Raven, what's your name?
I swear it was Craig. I think that's what his name is on my phone anyway. Well, listen, for the purposes of this live stream, your name's Craig. Go along with it. Don't be out of order.
No. About to start a third bedroom, need it for the grandkids. My third bedroom's a walk-in wardrobe. What it's going to be.
Colin, is it? All right, well, if you say it's Colin, I can't argue with you.
So, Craig, right? Right, going to take some pics of it out. Ryan, if you send me your number, I'll get Ailey to put you in the WhatsApp group. If you want to go in the WhatsApp group. But trust me, you've got to mute it because these fuckers never stop fucking pinging the phone.
Boy, mate, seriously. That bing, 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 bing. I was like, I like it, but I can't be having that. Turn it off, man. Turn it. I'll mute. Well, I've got my daughter to mute it. But mate, seriously.
I think you can mute it for in between certain hours, so it'll only.
Because it means everyone's chatting, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But noisy.
Raven, or Colin, or Craig, right? Listen, when it comes to names, I'm the worst person with names. Right?
It's crazy.
Hey, I swear, Raven's the one that he come to the Aqua Expo, didn't he? Is he the one that he brought Michael a clam? I swear that's him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I swear that's him.
You're admin, you can add him. Ailey, trust me, I do not know how to work WhatsApp. What I do with WhatsApp is nothing hardly.
Just
Every now and then.
sends
Every now
gifs
and
and
then.
dirty pictures.
Yeah.
And swear.
I send Woody dick pics, that's it. What?
How's that ending then?
It's not gay if it's in a freeway. Seymour joins in. Anyway, right?
Where is Seymour?
I apologise then. I thought it was you.
I use WhatsApp when Jenny goes to bed and I don't ring Messenger. That's about it. That's what I use it for. But nothing else. My missus sends me messages there because you ignored me. I'm like, no, I just didn't go on WhatsApp. I don't know what this TikTok thing is either. Don't do none of that stuff. This what's the other one? Snapchat. Is it Snapchat? Don't know what that is either. Don't do that.
JB wants in. Where's
Twitter.
JB, send me your number. I'll send it early.
God.
This group's going to be massive soon, isn't it?
Yeah, if people want in the group, just say in the chat that you want in, and we'll work out how to get you in.
Oh, JB's got me on Messenger. Ryan, have you sent me? Are you on my Facebook? I don't know.
Paul, why did you change your name to the One Arm Bandit group?
I didn't change it to that.
No, Hayley done it as One Arm Bandit, didn't she? To take the piss out of
you. That's because you brought your muscle.
Would he? Who was that? Is it Steve's Aquarium? Who's Steve's Aquarium? Do you remember when we was on Michael's one and then some geezer come on, he was proper roasting everyone?
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. You get that. You get people. But the thing is, I think he started out with good intentions. And then,
I seriously, I remember someone saying to me, like, Reef King, you got to calm down. I'm like, who is this geezer just roasting everyone? And then he start on me, and then he start on you, and then he come back to me, and then back to you.
Yeah, so most people, when they put feet, I'll just laugh at them or go along with them, and then they just lose the argument. Then, don't they? They're trying to wind people up, and
he was proper on it, man. And
yeah, do you know what? Until you just mentioned that, I forgot all about that. I was trying to think about it.
And then at the end, he wants to be your mate. I'm like, hold on a minute, you just coached me off. You want to be pal?
Yeah, we're in New York.
What's that all about?
Yeah. Yeah, look, even Ryan said it. Look, what you mean the arrogant Reefer Steve?
There's really no reason.
Who?
Steve's Aquarium. That's all I can remember.
Yeah, well, yeah, Steve's Aquarium or Steve's Aquatic. Yeah, I remember now. I remember you talking about that. Yeah.
I think it was Haley when Reef King, you got to calm down.
I added Cole to the group. Cole sent me his number, so I added Cole. So yeah, if anyone's got me on Facebook or whatever, just message me your number, and I'll add you in.
American. All that.
American Balbec. There's one of those.
Who's that?
Kelly's saying about a reef that used to ring me all the time.
A reefer that used to ring you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he used to ring me all the time. He said he had cancer. I'm like, who? I don't know who it is.
Oh,
I thought I was talking about Dave, but it's not Dave.
No, didn't you say that someone that had a shop got cancer or something, passed away? Yeah, go. Yeah, if he's got your thingy, then you do it. Yeah.
Cancer. Yeah. I'll talk to me for that.
Or JB, are you on my? Yeah, I sent it to Gal. Yeah, it's all right.
One second. Just mute this.
Where's Seymour?
This is what he does. This is what he does all the time.
He done this last time for about.
Yeah, he does it all the time. We'll be on the phone. He'll ring us. We'll chat on the phone, and he go, "Oh, 1 minute, lads." He don't come back. I've been me and Paul sitting there chatting to ourselves for 3 hours, and all of a sudden he'll come back on the phone and go, "Oh, sorry, I forgot all about it."
No, I fell asleep. I was going to work.
Yeah. That's one of his best ones. Sorry, I fell asleep. I remember when I first started talking to Seymour. He asked if I could have my number, like he could have my number. So I sent him a message with my number. He rung me. We was on the phone for about 9 hours straight. He fell asleep 3 times on there. And me like a donut, because I didn't want to be arrogant or seem arrogant and that. We'd only just started talking. I just stayed on the phone, listening to his in the background.
What do you look at this?
What's that?
This is on Reef Community Worldwide. Look at that.
I ain't got my glasses on. I can't see it. It sounds like Rattle Man. No, Woody. It's not great.
Who's that, JB?
No, Raven. I've got him mixed up with someone else.
Who's JB?
Yeah, Ryan, I'm the same, mate. I hate arrogant people, to be fair. I'm too easy going for all that. I just prefer.
You hate arrogant people? I better hang up then, would it?
What's the matter?
Because you hate arrogant people. I'm very arrogant.
But I've got to learn to love you, so I just put up with it now. You like me?
Yeah, but you know what with the Paul situation, because I get it all the time. My mates say, because they know me, they know what I'm like. But anybody else who don't know me, I mean, this is me being nice on here. I'm just normal, but they're like, "Oh, he's fucking off his nut." But same with you, Paul. You're the same. You're all right. You got to get to know you. I mean, I don't know you that well, but you seem all right, and you look a little bit like.
Say it as it is. We all know that Wood is a bit of a cunt. All right. And he acts nice all the time, but he's not. He's a bit of a cunt.
Oh yeah, I've you know, everyone's got a nasty side.
It does sound like you're a little bit of East London. I can sense the East London.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% East Londoner. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, there's no South. I mean, I was virgin on South, but I'm more North.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not South.
Definitely not South.
I'm the right side of the Blackwall Tunnel.
We are talking about Coral in South London. My missus keeps saying to me, "You're not talking about reefing." I said, "Well, it's a chat, isn't it? We talk a little bit about reefing and a bit about other stuff as well."
What she needs to understand is 2 minutes of reefing, 55 minutes of food, and the rest just loads of shit.
That makes it exciting.
I think Ryan's off later on, mate.
Hey, I'm off in a minute.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm Woody.
I don't care if you got work in the morning.
I've had 2 weeks off. I've got work in the morning.
Yeah, look. Craig said he's South London. Even he moved away. It was that bad.
Do you know what though? North London is not much better either. To be honest with you, it's a little bit crackers up there. I mean, you see some crazy stuff in the cab. I can honestly,
a lot of my mum's side of the family are from North London.
It's a little bit. I mean, what? Huh? You're getting in a conversation. Don't even know what we're talking about. I know you're from North London, see, but you're Edmonton side.
Woody, I've just found a fish tank for the missus.
Go on.
Oh, that's pretty good.
A washing machine fish tank out for you. So you can look at fishes while you're in the kitchen.
Still part of the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look what Gal's writ.
Them folks of the UK. Yeah, you're part of the UK. Come on, Gal. You should know that.
Yeah, he's put laugh out loud. Look. Yeah, my.
Is that? Hang on a minute. Are you giving me permission to look for another bird?
As long as it's got feathers and a beak.
1 minute. What do I go on? What was if I don't want a bird?
Grinder. Have a look on Grinder.
I'll have a look on Grinder for a bird.
She might have an Adam's apple, but
yeah. I want a bird with a tash.
Well, anything on the chat? Anyone talking on the chat? Or is everyone gone?
No, there's still people in there. There's more people now than there was 20 minutes ago. There's 14 people watching.
Ryan said something about he's looking forward to watching your new video, Carl.
No,
I'm glad you said it because you won't get one off me.
I got roasted, didn't I? And I said what was it? A geezer said to me, he went, "Yeah, I like your videos." He said, "But you got to do something else." And I was like, "Well, I'm just telling you about my tank. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to watch it." But I thought I won't reply too bad.
Gal, I think it's an app that if you need an handyman to come around and do any work, I think you just go on there and pick what one looks like could do a good job. That's right, ain't it, Paul?
What?
Gal's asking what Grinder is. I think it's a...
Yeah, download the app and you search for a guy that you want to do an handyman job.
Yeah, it's just like really good DIY.
If you want your pipes cleaning, go on Grinder.
if your plumbing's clogged, go on Grinder.
If you've got a blockage, it can easily be plumbed out. Well, I don't know. Something smells a bit fishy.
You seem to know a lot about it. Yeah.
Kelly goes, "That's not fish related." Don't do it, Gal.
Gal, if you have to tell us that, then I'm a little bit suspicious of you. Anyway, reefing.
Reefing.
Right, I'm going now. I'm bored now. I'm bored now. I've just downloaded a grinder because I need some pipes fixing.
Oh,
Right, that's it. I'm done with it. I'm bored.
all right, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot off on all fellas, mate. I'll be honest with you.
He's got to go and pick up some more tanks tomorrow, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I had. I've actually got 2 to pick up, but
You
they was
nutcase.
hideous. And mate, I've got some cleaning to do. But when I get home from work, I might just put you a video on it.
Yeah,
Please.
go on.
But
Definitely.
that little frag tank is pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Reef,
it looks good.
Reef King. Reef Queen's not going to be happy if you bring any more tanks back.
No, she don't mind if it's a little one, but not a massive, great one that take up the whole back room.
No, hang on a minute. The way that you said that, it's not a little one. It's not a big one. It's a little one, and it takes up all the back room. Hang on a minute.
No. I've got a plan for these tanks. A plan, but I've got a plan.
Have you got a spare room?
No.
No fish room then.
No, I tell you the plan was I
Okay.
was the next house, if possible, we would have a fish room at the back, which we're going to build. But the garden I've got here is a joke, so it's not going to happen. So I'm stockpiling at my dad's, and he's moaning already.
A small round fish tank. What am I going to put in it? Goldfish.
I'll get you a small round fish tank. I'll have it here tomorrow.
He's like the thing, he's like,
Is the Del Boy fish tanks?
No, I want to get that little frag tank up and running by the weekend if I can. I just could get my mate to build a stand for it because my carpentry's crap. So he's going to jib that up for me. Hopefully that'll be up and running with like probably one light on it, but it's going to happen. But not the big one. It's still in the van. That's going to be in there for ages. I can't take it to my dad's house. He'll freak out. He will freak out. It's like, what the... I won't even tell you what it's like.
Can't you dig a hole in your garden, turn it into a pond?
No, it's going to...
Put a 7-foot fish tank down there.
I might just set it up in the van.
Right, I'm going.
All right.
Right, Paul, I'll see you later.
Right, we'll jump on. We'll do another one during the week or something.
Yeah, right. I'll catch you boys later on. I'll keep you informed on all my tanks.
No worries, mate. Take it easy.
Later on, take it
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.